Howdy do, everybody. Today I'm going to be talking about some common accessories and just standard issue British equipment for the Enfield rifle. First of all, whenever handling a firearm, always inspect if the gun is unloaded. There's no ammunition in the chamber, none in the magazine. The gun is indeed empty. So, just an update, I have ordered the parts needed to restore this rifle, and all I need to do is contact Gunsmith, diligently working on that. Have 3 people selected, just need to contact them and set up a date with one of them. One of them has a range, so hopefully I'll be able to shoot this as well and get that on video for you guys. So, when these rifles were issued to soldiers, they were only issued with, instead of, unlike modern militaries having interchangeable and quickly accessible box magazines, such as this, where they would just swap these out when they were out of ammunition. Because England is an island nation, they didn't have enough materials to produce enough of these. This is by the way, this is the original one. This is a post-war production one made here in America, in LA. So what they had is they have these stripper clips. Essentially, it's just a little piece of stamped metal, as you can see here, and then they would have ammunition loaded in them, and it allowed you to load the rifle a lot faster. Now, I will be loading ammunition into the magazine. However, for safety purposes, I'm taking out the bolt. This firearm is incapable of firing at this moment. I'm just going to demonstrate how a stripper clip would be loaded. The gun has a 10-round internal capacity, and each stripper clip holds 5. I'll show you how you would load a stripper clip. This gun fires the .303 British cartridge with a 147 grain, or 174 grain, full metal jacket tip. To load stripper clips, they came loaded, but after they were used, they were just dumped on the ground. And there are probably people that have made a good amount of money picking these up in European battlefields and then just selling them on the internet. So if you ever go to Europe and you visit a battlefield, bring a metal detector. You can sell these for about $5 a piece. So here's a fully loaded stripper clip, also known as a charger clip. This is a clip, this is a magazine. The magazine stores the ammunition when it's ready to be fired. The clip stores the ammunition before it is inserted to the magazine. That's the difference there. Phone's ringing. Sorry about that. Now, when loading the rifle via stripper clips, there's a notch cut into the receiver here for the stripper clip itself. Insert it like that. And now, a lot of people make a mistake and have troubles loading in by pushing straight down. The trick is to start it, you lift up the bullet on the top. Crap, I messed that up. Lift it up on the top and then push down instead of pushing straight down on all of them. Take out your clip and then there you go. The gun is now cleared. But I figured I'd just show you guys that, how they work. And this round, it has a rim on it, meaning it's a rimmed cartridge, obviously, but that makes it where it is much easier for the firearm to extract the spent shell casing, making it a more reliable firearm. That's why this rifle was in service for just about 70, 80 years. In fact, the Indian Army used these up into the 90s, because they don't really get into too many conflicts over there, so, I mean, didn't really need anything super modern, so this is good enough for them. So now I'm reinstalling the bolt here. It is indeed empty. There's nothing in the chamber. Nothing in the magazine. It is unloaded. piece of standard issue gear would be a bayonet. This bayonet I picked up at a gun show, and this one has the frog, which is this piece of canvas, I think, that is what's attaching the scabbard to a belt. Scabbard's made of metal. This obviously says the bayonet. This is the spike variety used on this variant of the Enfield. Earlier models used what was known as a blade bayonet, which obviously looked more like a blade. This is more of just a spike. So this would be then mounted onto the end of the barrel, but however this one is missing the bayonet lugs, so it cannot be mounted at the moment. But I'm sure we'll get this able to be mounted on there. And also, when I go shooting with this, I'll test to see if adding the bayonet on it makes it more accurate as some counterweight at the end of the barrel. So, I'll test that out, but those are just some pretty common accessories seen for the Enfields when fielded by British military. However, in most sporting purposes, like this rifle is intentionally converted for as more of a hunting or sporting firearm, more people would, instead of just getting these, just get spare magazines in which they could load and up before they use it, and when they need to reload, they would just take out this magazine and insert the new loaded one, quicker than using stripper clips. Then also, as far as regular accessories go, on the current market for just sporting purposes, target shooting, hunting, whatnot, there's a lot of accessories out there for it. Scope mounts for you to mount a magnified optic, such as a scope, or a non-magnified optic, such as a red dot. Also, there are a lot of synthetic stocks available, made of high-strength polymer, so that you don't have to worry about your wood cracking or anything like that. But I prefer wood because it is intentionally what this rifle is used with. So honestly, I prefer wood to plastic any day because wood is just so much more higher quality, I guess. I don't know. A lot of people like the polymer and whatnot because it can't get damaged by water, doesn't crack as easily. What else? I'm trying to think. It's lightweight, it's cheaper, but I prefer good old wood stock because, I mean, with a classic rifle like this, you need to have a wood stock on it. I saw one of these at a gun store recently that was sporterized, and the barrel and everything became super rusty because somebody sporterized it. And when you sporterize it, obviously a lot more metal is exposed. When the rifle is non-sporterized, as you can see, this barrel has a lot more of the bluing on it than this one, or than the receiver block here, because wood covered this whole barrel up to the muzzle, up here. The wood ended right about here, so that kept it from rusting. And it is starting to get a little bit of rust up on the receiver, but using real fine steel wool, it won't harm the finish, and you can get rid of that rust. Somebody sporterized one, and it's all rusty. I saw it, and I was horrified. But, yeah, so that's just a quick little video here. When I get the parts in, I will do an unboxing video. I should be getting those later this week, or early next week. I'll do an unboxing for those, and then I'll go to my gunsmith, and I'll take this rifle apart with them, and we'll do some work on it and install all the parts and whatnot. And then go to the range and do some shooting. I'm hoping to get other brands of ammo and other forms of ammo. This is standard military full metal jacket ammunition. However, this is modern production. It is not surplus. However, it is identical to the British military ammunition. So I would test this out, and I'll try to test it out with some hunting ammunition and whatnot to compare that. Jeez, who keeps calling? Anyways, so I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching this video, and I sure will see, I don't know, I totally lost my train of thought there, but see you guys later. Stay tuned for more videos.